and Now biscuits.
Chinese Caesar Summit delegation arrives. PNG Doctors Association signs major MOA. And CLRC holds open day at UPNG. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. A total of 26 investors from 18 different companies in China have arrived this morning at the Jackson's International Airport to participate in the second Papua New Guinea Special Economic Zone Summit that will be hosted from the August 31st to September 3rd.
These delegates are the largest group that will be attending the summit. Whilst welcoming the investors this morning, Ministry of Trade and Investment Secretary Jacinta Warakai said Papua New Guinea is grateful to China for having the biggest number to participate in the summit. Also noting the growing relationship between PNG and China, Mrs. Warakai said the Special Economic Zone Summit will be an opportunity for both countries to converse on expanding the relationship in terms of trade and investment.
China is one of our biggest trading partners, and we know that after this summit, the next couple of years, we will see an expansion.
Ambassador of PNG to China, Dr. Thaddeus Kambani said the investors come from all sectors of the country's economy, from liquefied natural gas to capital market to real estate and agriculture. Dr. Kambani said on the investors' plans to go into hospitality business.
Some of the investors who are here are interested in building hotels, and the National Airports Corporation, who have visited us in Beijing, in China, they want to see development of the airport both here at the Jackson's Airport, at Nazat Airport, at Tuku Airport as well. So we have some heavyweights in the industry who are also interested to go into hospitality, into building hotels as well.
He highlights the planned activities for the delegation before the summit.
The SEZ summit begins on the 31st, but they wanted to have bilateral discussions with key agencies of government, including SEZ chairman on trade and everyone else that falls, and that we need to connect.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, speaking at the Chinese delegation's arrival this morning, PNG Ambassador to China, Dr. Thaddeus Kambani, thanked the Chinese government for giving PNG a piece of land in Beijing to establish its embassy.
Dr. Thaddeus Kambani said China and PNG will sign an agreement on 31st August to commence work on constructing the embassy. He explained that the Chinese government has given PNG about 5 years to complete the construction of the new embassy. He said construction of the embassy should commence in 2026.
I've also asked the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Beijing to give me another piece of land in Shenzhen to put our Consulate General.
然后我也向北京向中国的外长申请了，可不可以在深圳也给我们另外一块土地。
Another piece of land to build our next Consulate General in Shanghai.
He further highlights some of the embassy's work since he took office 5 months ago.
I've spoken to all our ministers, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, I think he's taken a submission to Cabinet. I've spoken to the Fisheries Minister because I wanted fisheries to, as part of their community service obligation, to assist by building an embassy for us at no cost to the government. And I've also spoken to Treasurer just touched down, and I said I have a team that I have to lead to China, so I can't be with you. I'll get my counselor to provide the protocols while you are here, and I mentioned to him that we need money to commence work commencing 2026.
Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The Constitutional and Law Reform Commission held its open day today at the University of Papua New Guinea's Drill Hall to celebrate the 50th independence anniversary of our country.
Several schools within the National Capital District turned up today to witness the special event along with partner agencies of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission. The partner agencies include Office of the Public Solicitor, Office of the Legislative Council, and others. Secretary for CLRC, Dr. Mange Matui, explained the significance of the event.
Law reform is not just a job for commissioners, researchers, lawyers, or academics. It belongs to the people. And that is why we are here today to connect with you, to hear from you, and to celebrate our shared journey with you.
With the higher responsibility of keeping the Constitution and laws alive, the Office of the CLRC plays the role of serving the people, protecting the rights and guiding institutions to reflect the values and aspirations of the entire country.
The journey of nationhood is never complete. Each generation must take up the responsibility of building upon the foundation laid by those who came before us. And that includes us today sitting right here. For the CLRC, our responsibility is to keep the conversation alive by asking, do our laws still serve our people?
Dr. Matui added the Open Day is about opening the doors for interactions and discussions with relevant agencies for collaboration and improvement going into the next 50 years.
We want you to see what CLRC does and our sister law agencies, to interact with our officers, to understand our projects, and most importantly, to share your views on what you think about the work that we do.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Former chairman of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission and now the current member for Rabaul, Dr. Alan Marot, was present during the panel discussion, sharing some of his reflections on the aspirations he had while being involved with the commission.
As part of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission Open Day held today, a panel discussion was conducted focused on independence, development of the Constitution, nation building, and CLRC perspectives. The panelists were the first chairman of CLRC, Dr. Alan Marat, Secretary Dr. Mange Matui, Deputy Chair of CLRC, Mata Kokiva, and the Secretary for Department of Justice and Attorney General, Dr. Eric Kua. Looking back on the past 50 years, Dr. Marat went on to highlight the Constitution, deliberating on the hopes they had back then.
The great hope was that Papua New Guinea, as a multicultural country, would prosper regardless of the different cultures, or the more than 800 different languages. That was the hope, that we would be independent, we would be free indeed, and that we would be able to determine our destiny in terms of development progress.
Having experienced a lot of issues and problems of law and many hurdles in the country, Dr. Marat stated it was not what they were hoping for back then.
We hoped for everyone to be prosperous, and like in the Vision 2050 objective, may I call it that, all hoped for a smart, wise, and prosperous country.
Dr. Marat said today the country is struggling to attain the objectives set for progress as a nation.
And the problems we are the sources of our suffering as a nation. The pain that each individual bears in this country, and I mean each individual. And when you collect, when you gather every individual together, it becomes a big problem.
He said citizens need to rise up and work together to curb the issues affecting the country.
In spite of making progress, we are also encountering problems. We try to understand the nature of those problems, but have we been able to resolve those problems is the biggest question. We have been failing. The government has been trying its very best to make every citizen of this country satisfied.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The late Jacob Lux Charitable Foundation has taken the initiative to support the farmers in the Siroki local level government.
The Jacob Lux Charitable Foundation has partnered with Care International to help keep the people of Siringi engaged in agricultural activities. The foundation manager Nathan Luso highlighted the partnership they have established with Care International.
Recently, Jacob Charitable Foundation am going to launch memorandum of understanding on them Care International. Purposely because Mibla come in and Mibla looks over program law Care International. Similar on them program law Mibla.
Mr. Luso said Care International will provide marketing avenue for the people, as it is the only way forward to make them leave their weapons.
Mibla providing this facility. At the moment, government is providing this service. Mibla come up market blow, na Mibla providing logistics blow. Time Care International to talk long, building more community, our community basiran and developing wallet and through long agriculture. Engana display especially Suringi, Lagam area and pull up on them fertile land, all can come up very rich inside long agriculture.
While acknowledging the partnership, the project manager for Care International in the Enga province, Manuel Peter, said the vision of the foundation is to empower locals to go back to the land to produce more food crops to sustain their lives.
We are also looking at partnering with Jacob Lux Charitable Foundation. We already signed an MOE with them, and we are working back to back because the vision of Jacob Lux Charitable Foundation was to empower local communities.
He said Care International is also partnering with the Enga provincial government in the agriculture sector to also establish a similar strategy to engage people in agriculture. These partnerships are aimed at keeping the villagers busy with agricultural activities to earn an income for their families and forget about tribal warfare. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
You're with National EMTV News. More stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab idea, huh? Yum. This stuff right.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Does your yard look like this? Do you have a waste oil problem? With Dunlop Carbon Recycling, we have just the solution for you. Millions of liters of waste oil can now be recycled here in PNG. We are certified to receive your waste oil or other oily substance and have them recycled. So let us handle your waste oil problem and have your yard looking like this.
Bogus agriculture projects are being used by foreign logging companies to steal millions of tons of valuable tropical timber. The PNG Forest Authority must immediately suspend all FCA licenses and stop illegal log exports. Stop the FCA abuse now. This message was brought to you by community advocacy group Act Now.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we speak with PNG Boxing Union.
Here, we just got only one promoter, and when the promoter puts on a fight, that's the only option.
And we talk CRU as we head into the finals. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Department of Personnel Management and the PNG Doctors Association have signed the 2025 to 2027 Memorandum of Agreement today for the determination of salaries and allowances for doctors around the country.
Speaking during the signing ceremony today, Secretary for Department of Personnel Management Tyes Sansan said the MOA reflects the government's commitment to strengthening healthcare in the country.
Firstly, there is an increase of 5% to the domestic market allowances, compounded over the 3 years of the agreement. Secondly, consolidated clinical overtime and on-call allowance adjusted using the 2024 salary rates. Thirdly, we have the telephone installation, rental and mobile credits. So senior specialist medical officers class 7 and 8, there is an increase from 2,600 per annum to 5,000 kina per annum.
Ms. Sansan said the first MOA was signed in 2014 to 2016, adding this 2025 to 2027 MOA will for the first time include rural incentive allowance of 100,000 kina for doctors who may work in rural areas of the country. She further highlights the components of the MOA.
This MOA 2025 to 2027, it's a 3-year agreement. It's a reflection of this government, the Marape Rosso government, shared commitment to advance the welfare of the doctors and by extension to strengthen the health system in Papua New Guinea.
Adding to the MOA signing was Acting Secretary for National Department of Health, Dr. Ken Y. Dr. Y said with the increase in doctors' salaries and allowances, doctors must rise up and be the ambassadors of medicine.
We will elevate when it comes to super specialist services. At the same time, we must salvage the rural health services and primary care. Once we do that, my aim is that by 2050, we must increase from current 66.5 in the lifespan to be elevated to 75 or 80 by then. 80 years.
He challenged doctors to perform their duties by training nurses and community health workers to at least attend to a number of patients. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea arts and crafts can now be purchased globally online. This follows the launching of the National Cultural Commission e-commerce website, with the first purchase done from Switzerland for a Buka handbasket.
Coinciding with the e-commerce website launch, National Cultural Commission launched its cultural database registration system, officially opened its gift shop, and made an official announcement of the Papa Buka film Oscar nomination.
At our level, what we are now trying to do is that we are now trying to create this online platform to sell all these artifacts that you are seeing, crafts. They are all from the villages, not from here. So we purchase it direct from the community, and at the village level we bring it here and then we sell it to the world now.
NCC will now for the first time have a database following the launching of its cultural database registration system.
We are moving into a global world now, and we are no longer living in a Stone Age. So we have to catch up with the AI, and we have to catch up with the global scale.
Mr. Kilanda said the Commission is aiming to modernize its infrastructures. Meanwhile, Minister Nama announced that the 3 agencies under its ministries will never be the same again.
Come up with a policy decision that we must become regulator. And same with the Tourism Promotion Authority. It will no longer be Tourism Promotion Authority, but rather it will become Papua New Guinea Tourism Authority. Same with the National Museum and Art Gallery. It will no longer be National Museum and Art Gallery, but PNG National Museum and Art Gallery Authority. National Cultural Commission will no longer be National Cultural Commission, but it will be now called the National Cultural, PNG National Cultural Authority. So 3 of those agencies will become regulators. We will be able to generate our own revenue.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Oscar-nominated Papua New Guinean film, Papa Buka, will be premiering on the 18th of September this year. This film is produced by Papua New Guineans and Indians and promotes PNG arts, tourism and culture.
Papa Buka was produced by Noilin Taula Wunam, Akshay Kumar Parija, Paranjit and Prakesh Bare. The 3 Indian producers are currently in India. The film was shot up at Sogeri and some parts of Port Moresby.
We shot the film last year. It took us about 20 days maximum to start and finish. So we had expertise from India who came into PNG and helped us with the shooting, with the equipments and the knowledge base that we needed to complete the pre-production of Papa Buka.
Ms. Wunam said Papua New Guineans have the potential to make films.
We actually involved students from PAU, UPNG, even the staff from Censorship Office, NCC, and other organizations. And in the cast category, there were only 2 international casts, the primary cast. One was a Bollywood actor, 2 primary cast from PNG, so about 4. Okay, main cast. The rest of them were secondary cast, and mostly Papua New Guineans.
Papa Buka will be released after premiering on the 18th of December. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
A total of 54 students from Southern Highlands Province will be traveling to India on Sunday to undergo studies at the Parul University. This is an initiative of Governor William Powie under his Tertiary Education Scholarship Scheme 2025 to 2035.
Governor for Southern Islands William Powie announced the departure of 54 students who will be studying in India at Parul University. Governor Powie said these students were not failures but were pushed out by the system, and the provincial government under his leadership is now giving them the opportunity through the scholarship.
Coming to 20,000 who are thrown out, where are you going to fit this? Because over 10 to 15 years, this is going to provide a challenge to the nation. If you do not provide with an increasing population at 4%, and then 10, 15 years, this number of able and willing and capable but thrown out, when you go over 5 or 10 years, I can make a transformational impact in Southern Island.
Mr. Powie said that he will allocate 3 million kina each year for this program as long as he is the governor.
We are putting 3 million of my PSIP for as long as Mr. Governor, I will support Parul University because I'm sending you far away. I have given very strong instructions, hear this very well. Because we are dealing with the lives of these students, I have given instructions to the administrator to create a Parul University student support. Any emergencies, anything, you don't run around looking for governor. You have someone to take charge of this.
Mandi Munio District Member Rafael Tonpi said similar sentiments. Provincial Administrator David Kelma told the students to represent the province and the country well while studying abroad. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
And now we take a look at the Nest Fund Market Report. The kina closed lower at 0.2401 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Yokina was buying 0.2326 US dollars, 0.3547 Australian dollars, 0.1917 euro, 33.90 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copper closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is a Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
So fresh, so clean with Sunso.
You're watching National EMTV News. Highlands Youth Training and Rehabilitation College in Port Moresby today announced its global partnership with leading universities in the U.S. and other global universities.
Commencing operations in 2000 in Jiwaka province and extending operations throughout the country. Today, the island's Youth Training and Rehabilitation TVET College announced its global partnership, through which courses will be offered online and at the campus.
This year we are very privileged to have the overseas universities like Florida University from USA. We have Udemy from India, and American International University from Chicago, and other international universities. They are partner with ITech TVET College to provide online training, which the programs that we are going to run is from certificate programs to the doctorates. Actually, we had 23 branches in 2010, 2011, 12, 13, around there. We had 23 branches, and we've been around all around PNG.
Director General of National Youth Development Authority said colleges like ITAC provides opportunity for students pushed out of the education system.
And with God in front, with the education, I can assure you that you will match up with those who have gone through the formal system. You will catch them up once you put your commitment in there.
In support of this, the president of PNG Kickboxing Federation said everyone must contribute to helping the youths of this country.
Only through the leadership, like what the vision that Joe has, a Director General, and understanding some of these important programs and align together through sports and other avenues, I think we can do better for us as a country.
Registration for the online courses will be open next week. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Coinciding with Papua New Guinea's 50th independence celebrations, Telecom Limited is giving its mobile subscribers an opportunity to win a share of 100,000 kina as cash prizes.
There are two cash prize categories and a consolation category that Telecom mobile subscribers can participate in. There is 50,000 kina in total for the weekly cash prizes.
That's your comment.
There will be 10 weekly winners who stand a chance of winning 500 kina each in cash. This week, we caught up with 3 winners who shared their stories. Israel Walker says he did not expect the call from Telecom, but is grateful.
I was deleting them. But on Monday, I got a call from Telecom, and they told me that we need 500 kina cash money. So I'm planning on using to purchase anything that I want to celebrate.
Tesco Irish has the same sentiment.
I couldn't believe it that I was one of the winners for this week. And I want to say thank you very much to Telecom PNG.
Kila Vaname, a young woman from Central Province, says she will save the money she won.
I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting the win, honestly, but it's a blessing, and I plan to invest the money, probably put it into my savings account, and then watch it go from there.
The weekly cash prize entries will end on September 19th. After September 19th, all weekly winners who have participated starting July 14th will have all their eligible entries enter into a final major prize draw that will result in 4 winners, 1 winner per region, to win a share of the 50,000 kina major cash prize. Each winner will walk away with over 12,000 kina cash. 1,000 runner-ups for the major prize draw will receive mobile data bonus as a consolation for participating. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
The PNG Military Week is set to happen next week, beginning on the 1st of September to the 7th, with different activities performed by the Papua New Guinea Defence Force and other military partners.
On Monday, 1st of September, will be the welcome reception for all forces that are coming in to participate in the Military Week, followed by the ship's open day on the 2nd day. The ship's open day on Tuesday highlights the important role of navies in maritime security, resource protection, humanitarian and disability relief, and search rescue. This activity allows for Papua New Guinea and many other like-minded partners together in the country to celebrate the maritime heritage. Ships Open Day will continue to Wednesday, then followed by the fleet review of His Majesty Papua New Guinea ships and its partner naval vessels. Fleet review carries an historic part of the Navy tradition and at the same time celebrates the work that the PNGDF maritime element and the other navies do in the region and out on the high seas. The military tattoo will be taking place on Saturday, 6th of September with performances of music and display of armed forces. The significance of this is that the PNGDF port is often the first port of call for visiting dignitaries and support ceremonial events. Hair show will be on Saturday, 6th of September, which will see partner nations joining in from Australia, New Zealand and others. The hair show represents the importance of aircraft in the story of PNG's history and the Air Transport Wing. On the last day of the military week, the militaries will host the aircraft static display at the PNGDF Air Transport Wing, Jackson's International Airport. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Pioneer students of Father Peter's Secondary School in Fatima in Bans-Jiwaka Province have stepped up to support the school by installing a solar panel system for electricity backup. The initiative aims to provide a reliable backup power source for the school administration and the students in the long run.
Under the guidance of Fatima Secondary School Pioneer Association President and members, these pioneering students have worked diligently to purchase and install the solar panels, marking a significant investment in sustainable energy for their old school. The association Vice President Rebecca Palmes said the decision to implement a solar panel system comes as the school faces challenges with inconsistent electricity supply. She stated that the pioneer students reunited and came up with the idea of supporting their old school.
So we were talking about reunion, but then from that reunion we realized that we needed to give something back to Fatima and appreciate the school itself for making us become who we are, men and women of today, out there in the fields that we are destined for. So when we did fundraisings, checked deep into our pockets, we asked the school what they needed.
She emphasized that the project was made possible through fundraising efforts and generous donations from the former students. Mrs. Palme expressed that this initiative not only addresses the immediate need for the school but also sets an example for other institutions in the area. Meanwhile, Father Peter Secondary School Deputy Principal Academy Joseph Ale thanked the former students.
I know this tradition of giving back where it is due, as a token of thank you, will continue on. And you are modeling the way. Thanks for being the role model to these students here.
Father Peter Secondary School is now better equipped to face electricity challenges and create a brighter future for its students. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Bans.
National EMTV News will be back with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Telecom is giving its customers nationwide a chance to win 100,000 kina worth of cash prizes. Every week, Telecom will be giving away 500 kina to 10 lucky winners. And our major cash prize of 50,000 kina will be shared to 4 lucky winners from PNG's 4 regions. Plus runner-up consolation prizes for 1,000 participants for data bonus prize. Get your entries to go into the draw to win big. Telecom, great value and PNG owned, sure feels good.
Bogus agriculture projects are being used by foreign logging companies to steal millions of tons of valuable tropical timber. The PNG Forest Authority must immediately suspend all FCA licenses and stop illegal log exports. Stop the FCA abuse now. This message was brought to you by community advocacy group Act Now.
From humble beginnings 30 years ago, Daytech is now the largest communications technology solutions and services provider in PNG. We have intensified our solution and service offering with sound business practices and a strong affiliation with some of the largest technology providers in the world. Daytech does not only strive towards supplying goods with total customer satisfaction, but we innovate and provide value-added services. Daytech, innovative solutions, valued services.
Does your yard look like this? Do you have a waste oil problem? With Dunlop Carbon Recycling, we have just the solution for you. Millions of liters of waste oil can now be recycled here in PNG. We are certified to receive your waste oil or other oily substance and have them recycled. So let us handle your waste oil problem and have your yard looking like this.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. The SP PNG Hunters are gearing up for an exciting and crucial clash with the Northern Pride in round 23 of the season, set to take place in Cairns this Saturday.
Speaking during the training session at the Santos National Football Stadium, coaching staff member Wester Tenza emphasized the importance of preparations for the upcoming match. He described the game as vital encounter for the Hunters' regular season aspirations.
It's really important for us to be prepared well here. Our preparation to this game is throughout this 1 week, we play prepared well straight. This is our last game and it means a lot to us. For our team, lots of ups and downs throughout this season, so it's a must-win for us to make it to the top 8. So.
Leading into the match, Tenza stressed several key areas that the team needs to focus on, including improving communication and maintaining defensive discipline.
To concentrate more on our defense, because last week I think we played defense strong. Our defense were not as we planned. So this week we concentrate more on our defense so that we're getting better and better at it. Without saying that, our boys are we train to do better in our defense. So hopefully this coming weekend we do better compared to the last.
Finley Glere, who has been sidelined due to illness for some time, expressed excitement about returning to the field. When asked about his thoughts on the upcoming match, he shared, "I've been working hard to recover and I am eager to contribute my best performances. It's a big game and I'm ready for it."
Back, feeling good, ready to go. It's our final normal round game, so it's a special game for us, whether we'll be in the top 8 or not. So ready to go out there and give my best.
Meanwhile, Limby Henry, although not part of the current playing squad, voiced his support for the team. "I'm here to offer my moral support to the boys," he said. Being with the Hunters has taught me a lot, especially the importance of discipline, both on and off the field.
Mainly, I'm discipline, especially off the field. Plantis nubla santin, side low. And something women diesel problem, especially low. Structures, and that's now something millennium.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
3 promising dart athletes have received much-needed support ahead of the World Cup in Korea, thanks to local sponsors.
Talented athletes selected to represent PNG at the 50th World Cup of Darts in Korea. Each athlete received a 3,000 kina, presented by the key sponsors. The Port Moresby Metro Darts Association and Kumul Mineral Holdings. The selected athletes are young Sarah Pepena, Tamasi Vayeke and Loa Joel. President of the POM Charity Dart, Baxter Tory emphasized the role of sponsors in making this possible.
The first one that we saw, young Sarah Pepenana, young Tamasi Olkisim 3 grand. Basically, they got selected to represent PNG in the World Cup of Darts that will be happening in Korea in September.
Tory acknowledged that the car club has always been consistent supporter, having also paid levy fees for Tamasi and Sarah. He added that the club continues to stand behind the sport and its athletes, helping to promote PNG darts on the world stage.
Again, POM Metro Darts Association is an association newly formed. It was formed this year by members of the car club, and we are also involved with the committee block, car club and all that. So it's a car club run association.
POM Charity Dart rep Charlie Posana also expressed appreciation, highlighting the generosity of car club in making the sponsorship possible. He described the gesture as a great example of community support for sports development.
The presentation tonight is like what the president has said. It's to give back something to the players, so they know that all no can play nati lo club looks our law. So the club we've set up the charity concept. It's all for charity.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay tuned.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gullah Ice Cream. Gullah Cone Ice Creams, Gullah Stick Ice Creams, and Gullah Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gullah range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams.
Gullah, Gullah, yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
appealing to all the residents.
business,
We launched its VPN
politics,
to infiltrate into our systems.
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Welcome back to Truka Sports. Moving to overseas sports, two-time world indoor high jump champion Nicola Olischleger has won the Diamond League final in Zurich this morning.
Olischleger improved her own Oceania record to 2.04 meters, beating Ukraine's world record holder and Olympic champion Yaroslava Mahuchik in the process. Fellow Aussie Eleanor Patterson finished 6th in that final.
Truka Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
So fresh, so clean. With Sunso.
Telecom is offering two phones at one price. This is the Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we speak with PNG Boxing Union.
Here, we just got only one promoter, and when that promoter puts on a fight, that's the only option.
And we talk CRU as we head into the finals. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy. Daru, partly cloudy with brief showers. Kerema, cloudy periods with few showers. Alotau, cloudy periods with few showers. Popondetta, cloudy periods with brief showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
This program is brought to you by Sprite. It happens. Stay cool. Telecom Limited